Man, there's a lot of bikes out here, boy.
Yeah, I got the picture up there. Yeah, it looks good though. Where you at, David? Where? I see, Alright. Hold on, just back on him. You good?
Are we good?
Yeah, we good. We right. You said we going left?
Yeah, we going left.
Alright, I'm gonna block the right hand side of the traffic. If you block it, and when I get up there and you leave, make sense.
What was that transmission feature? I lost that.
That was some bids that he can go up front to the traffic.
Okay.
And then I'll come up and relieve him.
Okay, got it. All right, Moto Maddox. Haven't been at the table for a while, but you can see I'm at the table. Have all the helmets out. Not really going to do anything with my Ruroc or my bell. I am going to try to update my Suomi because I use this Suomi the most. And what I'm going to update it with is a new Cardo, the Cardo Packtalk Edge. Nice, really nice packaging. This is pretty cool. You can see kind of open up, and it has like nice graphic. You can see that this is the Duo, so it comes with two devices. So one of my buddies, we went in and got the Duo. Already have given him his, and he got it installed. It was pretty cool. I didn't realize that I guess Cycle Gear, they actually have maybe some deal either with Cardo or maybe with certain helmet manufacturers where they actually install the Cardo for you. But I opted to take a stab at doing it myself so I can, film a video, show some content. Some of my how-to videos here on Moto Maddox are what I call evergreen. So they're not really super topical or trendy, but they answer questions that folks might have. How do you install an exhaust? How do you put USB charger on your bike? And this is probably one that may be helpful to folks, is how do you install the Cardo on a helmet? So unboxing, nice packaging. This is the major part of the unit. This is the entire device right here. Pretty small form factor, and the cool thing is that it I believe it has the easier magnetic mount. So I'm just kind of going through some of the components here. Looks like instructions. These are the speakers. It's pretty cool. Didn't realize it actually came with two speakers. So these are JBL speakers. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way so I can lay this out a little bit better. Keep the most relevant stuff at the forefront. Stickers, I have so many stickers. So JBL speakers, the actual unit itself. This looks like a USB to USB-C connector. Well, this is pretty cool. This is the microphone for the unit. And this looks like the mount for the unit that needs to kind of clip into the helmet. And so this must be some additional mounting hardware. Okay, so it looks like the clip for the helmet itself. This even has like some 3M. Looks like adhesive. And looks like placement pads for the speakers. A couple Velcro placement pads. So looks like we have everything we need to get this installed. Go ahead and finish opening the rest of this. These are actually pretty sizable speakers. I didn't realize the speakers were actually that big, so they must be pumping out some pretty significant audio. Alright, so this is where I believe the magic happens for this Cardo. So the kind of base is going to be on the side of the helmet, and then oh yeah, look how easy that was. That's the new magnetic attachment, and that's in there pretty good. I guess I should have double checked to see if I have to pinch anything to release it. Yeah, I have to look at the this joint just snapped in there pretty good. The fact that I can't easily pry it out is good. Let me look up what exactly I need to do to release it. I don't want to break it before I even get it installed. So yeah, let me look at a little bit of the instructions and then see if we can't get this bad boy mounted up. Alright, so one of the first things I learned is that this little lever here, you just bend that down, and you can see there's a little lever here. This bends down and then the device slides forward. So snapping it on, you know, it's pretty quick, and that's locked into place, which is pretty cool. But to release it, this goes down and you push it forward. So that's how that goes. Yeah, that's really convenient. So one of the things is that the Neo is slotted right under this edge. You know, so at the topmost tier, there's like the Packtalk Pro. It has all the features as this edge, but it also has like I believe a GPS sensor and a crash sensor, so it can send alerts if it detects a crash. And it's pretty useful if you know, riding, you know, solo a lot. A lot of phones have that, so I didn't opt for that. So I went with the Edge that we have here. But if you go with the Neo to try to save a few bucks, the mounting system is different. So this one is pretty convenient, where you can just slide the device off, always keep the base attached to the helmet, and then, you know, I'll be able to route these wires in the helmet and keep that clear. On the Neo version, I've seen that the power connector and maybe audio is connected directly to the Cardo unit itself. So it's a pretty interesting way they opted to design that. Even without looking at too many more instructions, it looks like this is going to be what mounts to the side of the helmet, and it looks like there's a way to just slot this in that way. And it looks like it also comes with a strict 3M mount, like if I just wanted to really mount it a little bit at a different location. Let's actually look at the helmet and see, get an idea. So traditional location is the left side. So it looks like I have a couple options. Like if I just wanted to trust the 3M mount with the tape, looks like I can put that almost anywhere. But if I wanted a more mechanical kind of clip, I can use this one. I'm leaning towards using the mechanical clip, but let me think about that, see if there's any reason why I would want to go with one over the other. So think about that for a little bit. I think I'd rather have a mechanical connection instead of the adhesive. But let me think about that, come back with the decision, and also don't want to block the little pull, emergency pull tab here. So let me think about the best place to put this before we commit. All right, so just scanning the little QR code here, and you see it's interesting. It default comes up in like Chinese, but it gives me the option to translate to English. Did I click on the right side? The world is going on. Cardo, you're not gonna. Why are you taking me straight to? Oh, I guess I did click on the. I did the wrong QR code. So I did the smaller one. There's a couple of them. So let me redo it and cover the one for the Chinese market. All right, I think there we go. And that just takes me straight to download the app. Cardo Connect app. Because it says start here. That's pretty much all the instructions. I believe it came with this thing, unless I'm missing something, because this is safety, compliance, and warranty information. This does not look like the instructions. So yeah, maybe it's all in the app. Let's see. Let's get this Cardo app installed. That's step one. So I guess I'll connect with my Google account. All right, so I'm just going through the steps. You know, it's asking me some questions. You know, what type of rider am I? I am a motorcycle rider. Let's see. Add helmets and vehicles to your garage and showcase your style. Okay, I'm in. I'll sign up for some more stuff. Yeah, I'm going down the rabbit hole a little bit in this app. Got sucked in, you know, adding my bike, adding a picture of my bike. Allow Cardo to find, connect to, and determine. Yeah, we can do that. I guess I need to power this thing on. I don't even know how to power this on. We have not gotten far, folks. We haven't even gotten to any of the mounting and installation stuff. All right, so making a little bit of progress. I found the little charging door, so the unit can charge directly. Little door on the back. So let me plug this in, make sure it's charged, get a cable, get this plugged in, and see if we can't get this connected. All right, so evidently you got to push these two buttons here simultaneously for 2 seconds to turn it on. So there's a little button at the front and a button at the bottom. Hold those for 2 seconds. All right, looks like I'm paired with this thing now. Actually had to go into the phone and just like manually pair the device. Oh, and this comes charged. So I'm looking at the charge and it already has 100% battery. So now it's asking me to name my unit. So I'm going to give this thing a name. Select my country. Now it's going to update the device. So that's pretty cool. Give it a nice firmware update. Do not close this app. So hopefully we don't brick the device. So it's updating. Give it some time. Okay, so we are all installed. Well, the software. So yeah, I just should have been patient, follow the app. So the first thing it does want you to do is update the software, and then it gives you instructions on how to install it. So it actually has a video tutorial, so that's pretty cool. So I'll look at the instructions. I still think I'm going to go with the mechanical mount on the side of the helmet instead of just relying solely on the tape. I feel a little bit more comfortable with that. So let me figure out the right placement and then start getting this thing installed. Alright, so I watched the little instructions, and essentially what we're going to do is put the microphone, the speakers in first. And the cool thing, I don't know if you can see in the Suomi, there's actually little pockets, you know, for the speakers. But I'm still going to remove some of the lining so I can get this installed real nice and neat. So I'm going to pull this out. There was actually a little pull out for speakers, which is pretty cool. So this Suomi Track 1 is pretty slick. Let me show the inside of that. So if you can see on the inside of the helmet, there's already a little cutout for you know, speakers to go. So it had this little blank little pull tab, so that's one space. And let's look on the other side. Again, right here, that little space for, you know, the speakers. So let me see if this, yeah, it fits down in there perfectly. I didn't even have to do anything. So that is pretty awesome. Suomi is already kind of set up to get this going. Let me go ahead and pull all this out. Hopefully you're still in focus. Put that right down in there. And so for the JBL speakers, one side should be longer than the other. So let's see, make sure that's super obvious. Yep. So we're going to put the short end on this left side because that's where the device is going to go. And on the other side, go ahead and just remove that little insert. Get another foam. Velcro base. Put that right in there. The next I'm going to take one of these square foam connectors. I'm going to put it like right in the middle of my helmet. I'm going to have the microphones overlapping. And so it comes with two mics. So if you have one of those open face helmet mics, you can use this one, but let's just use the wired mic. That's pretty much it. You know, just like that, I have my audio, input and output coincides with the same connectors here. I'm gonna use the clamp on the side. Let's see, you can put that right about there. Right about there. Snaps right in. And so now it's just a matter of hooking up the wires and making sure that the wires are out of the way. And it's connected. Just have to make sure I'm running my wires right. Get my wires and everything all situated, then be back in business. Okay.
Joe ran out of gas.
All right. Did he make it to that gas station right there?
Nope.
Is that the closest one, or this one that's further up?
That's the closest one.
Okay. All right. So we need to make this Buster's U-turn.
Yeah. We're gonna walk around. We got to block traffic.
Where's the gas station? It's on this street?
It's on this street.
But it's on the right side?
That's right side.
Okay.